Welcome, fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. I am going to do your first week of August reading, your general reading for the fire signs here, and I will timestamp this for you all. But please watch your sun, moon, rising, and Venus sign videos to get the most accurate picture of your situation. Thank you for sharing, commenting, liking, and subscribing. It means the world to me. I just appreciate you all so much. Let's see what we're getting here for you all. Okay. And if you haven't already, please like and subscribe, share, comment. Whatever you can do to help me grow my channel is very much appreciated. Okay. Almost done. All right. Thank you for joining me, fire signs. Let's see what's going on. Okay, we're going to start with Aries. Aries, you are in deep regret over something that has happened. I feel like you've done something that you wish you hadn't done. And if you could go back and take it all back and start over and fresh and new, you would. And you would almost give anything to do that so that you could go back and undo what you did and get yourself out of this funk that you're in. But you did learn a lesson. I feel like you learned a valuable lesson. The energy here for you is good. Although you were in a deep regret, a deep state of despair and regret and sorrow for a while, you had pulled yourself out of that. I see that you're aware that there are bad influences and darkness around you, but they're right outside your boundaries. Your light is within. You are inside your boundaries. You're within your own circle of trust. As long as you don't let someone overstep those boundaries, and you're in full understanding of this, as long as you don't let someone overstep those boundaries, you're not ever going to have to deal with this kind of situation again that will put you in such deep regret over something. I feel like you just completely regret meeting this person, period. I really feel that. Now, we're going to look on the bright side here. Who's coming up for you when you walk out of this situation that you're working through now? When you walk out of there with a clean slate and your heart healed and your soul intact, and you are being your own true beautiful self, Aries, you are going to meet a Capricorn. And this Capricorn is going to be introduced to you or brought to your attention by, or you're going to run into this person some way. And these cards are really just flying out of here. We're going to see how you're going to meet this person. The object of your affection. You're going to meet this person. This person's a Capricorn. They are going to be a grounded, centered person. And you're going to meet them through the object of your affection. Now, that could be your pet. You may be in the park walking your pet. You guys pass. You adore one another's pets, and you talk about that and let them play for a minute, and then you continue to meet this person when you go out there for your walk, or when you go walk your dog, or whatever, your chinchilla, whatever you're walking. And that's how you're going to meet. That's actually beautiful. And what this person, something that this person is going to hold very, very dear, this will be high on their list of like 1, 2, and 3 on their list of things that will make or break a relationship. This is extremely important to this person. Perseverance. Love always perseveres. Love stays. It endures through the most difficult times. It does not take the easy way out. Love defends. Love always perseveres because it is strong and steady. That's giving you some insight into this person that you're about to encounter, and that's very exciting. So let me give you your little word of wisdom here. This will be your message. Research. There's something that you're being asked to look into, and I think it may have something to do with this past relationship. There's a question there. You've got a question there about something that happened, and you kind of want to understand it. You want to understand why it happened, because whatever it was, it puts you in a bad place, and you don't ever want to find yourself there again. So whatever occurred there, now that you're in a better way, in a better place, I want you to go back and learn a little bit about this thing that happened. Find out how to prevent it from happening again. Find out what you can do to better protect yourself, and everything is going to flow beautifully once you do that. And that's your advice card, so that's very, very important. All right. Thank you, Aries. Let's move on to Leo. Leo, you've got the sobriety card. Now, why am I always finding my sobriety card in my love reading? There's some alcohol involved here. I can tell. The sobriety is you not, of course, not partaking in whatever your indulgence was. That could be alcohol, food, pornography, sex, whatever this was for you. You're not partaking in it. You're actually clearing out all that energy. And once you kind of worked through some of that, it puts you in a state of just kind of being afraid of what's next. Because when you're trying to kick an addiction or a habit that causes you to have to go into some sort of therapy, there's some pretty strong forces at work there. Because if you could just say, I don't want to eat broccoli anymore, and you just walk away from broccoli, that's not what I'm talking about. We're talking about something that had a hold on you. It really had a hold on you. And this could have been a person as well that you may have been addicted to, or a type of person, even a lifestyle. You know what it is. These are general readings. I can't get any deeper in a general reading than what I'm given. So you're fearful of ever, you're fearful now because you're having to wonder what's going to cause you to go back and attach yourself to something again, and what's in store for you, and that type of thing. So you're worried about what you don't know. And what I need to tell you is, Leo, you can't control what happens in this world. You can't control the weather. You can't control a virus. You can't control a person. You can't control anything that someone does, someone's actions, their thoughts. You just can't. The only thing you can control is how you handle situations and what you do. You can control what you do, how you feel, think, all those things. You can gain a nice balanced control over all of that. And you will, because you're working toward it now. And when you come out of this fearful state, you're going to see that there is the most perfect, this is the perfect match. This is like a match made in heaven. Leo and a Sagittarius. I'm just saying. Sagittarius and Leo are the ultimate partnership. And let's see how you're going to meet this. Let's see how you're going to meet this Sagittarius. How are you going to meet this Sagittarius? My cards are being ornery. How are we going to meet that Sagittarius? Heartbreaker. Does that mean something to you? Because in this position, this is saying that you're going to meet this Sagittarius through a heartbreaker. And, you know, I could put some humor in here, but I won't, because this isn't my reading and my situation, and I don't want you to take it wrong. But I feel like there's someone that you know that you refer to as the heartbreaker. You're such a heartbreaker. And you probably call them by that name, heartbreaker, that nickname. So that means something to someone, and it's that's a very clear, that's explicit there. I mean, this is for someone who knows someone that they call a heartbreaker, in fun, because they just go around breaking good people's hearts. But you know it's not the right person, it's just not the right person. There's nothing you're doing wrong. You just let people go when you need to. As long as you're doing it in a respectful way, in a kind way, you have to let people go when you know they're not right for you. And I think you've learned a lot about yourself through this person. And I would love to know who I'm reaching here, because this is very amazing. I love it. Now, this Sagittarius that you're going to meet through this person who is referred to as a heartbreaker. And remember, a heartbreaker is someone who just knows what they want. They're not going to stay with someone. They're going to keep moving. They know their person's out there. They're not going to waste time. Once they find out that the red flags are popping up, that's their cue to hit the road jack, you know? So this person, this Sagittarius, this person is going to be very, very serious about this particular aspect of a love relationship. Love is not resentful. Love is not disgruntled, bitter, hostile, or offended. Love does not perceive the achievements and dreams of another as a threat. That is not love. So this person is going to be adamant about making sure that they practice what they preach as well here. They do. So this person it's very high on their must-haves. Their first, second, or third place in their list of must-haves. What will make or break a relationship? Will I date you? That type of thing. You can't be disgruntled, bitter, hostile, or offended. You need to have open communication here. This person believes that they should lift others up. They want to lift you up. Your dreams and your accomplishments are not a threat to them. They are going to be proud of you for those things. They're not going to get mad and bitter and angry, and they're just free of all of those horrible traits. And that is a well-balanced Sagittarius. A Sagittarius that is well-balanced is a 1 in a million partner. And Leo, you are a 1 in a gazillion partner. So I want you to think about this. Leo gets with this Sagittarius who is well-balanced. They've done it. They've been there, done that, learned all the lessons. They've evolved into the perfect epitome of a Sagittarius. They're embracing the passionate fire of a Sagittarius, and they have cleared themselves of all the bad negative traits that a Sagittarius can hold, and that's a beautiful thing. This is this could be a novel, what's getting ready to unfold for you here. I'm so happy. Leo, I'm happy. You are in for a ride, the ride of your life, might I say. Let's get you a word of wisdom card. and then we will move on to Sagittarius. So Leo, what is Leo's word of wisdom? Solitude. This is asking you, Leo, to take some time to yourself before all this occurs. You don't want this Sagittarius to walk up on you and that be where you meet them when you're sitting somewhere on a park bench sobbing about something you're thinking about from the past. You want this Sagittarius to see you at your best, when you are the most you that you can be. And that's what you're being asked to do. Make sure that you work through this fear state that you're in. You're still in there a little bit. I feel like you're about 2/3 of the way through that state of fear, wondering, this next person, someone tries to talk to you or get to know you, and you're just fearing that they're going to be like everyone else that you've had to dump. And they're not, Leo, because the Sagittarius is just right around the bend, waiting on you. They don't know it and you don't know it, but you're going to run into them some way through this person called a heartbreaker. And I just see that person now. This heartbreaker person, I think, is a friend or someone you know that it's just kind of a little pet name you have for them. So I wish you the best. My gosh, let me know who that is. The perfect match. Be ready for it, Leo. Be ready. Okay, let's move on. We're going to go to Sagittarius now. Sagittarius, you are in a state of dejection. You're feeling casted aside. You feel like someone has cast you aside. You feel like you've been thrown over there, put over there, and just left to die because you're just not good enough for whoever this is that is supposed to be taking care of you, your heart. I feel like you're in a bad relationship here, Sagittarius. I had all this beauty on the Leo reading, and then this energy on your section of this reading is just very heavy and dark. I feel that you still have yourself. You're still holding on to who you are, the core of you, your soul. You're still grounded. You're letting yourself get a little bit out of your character because this person is giving you, they're giving you the business when it comes to being in a narcissistic relationship. Here we go again with narcissism. It is a prominent issue in this world, and people need to start recognizing that having narcissistic personality disorder is not okay. It's not okay for people to stomp all over people and hurt them and cause them months or years of healing processes to come out of it. You're an empath, Sagittarius. You're an empath. You need to recognize that this person is bad for you, and you are recognizing that. This person is an earth sign that's coming up. You need to be ready for this person. This person is, let's go back here. You are, this narcissist that you're dealing with or just finished dealing with, or you may be ending it now, you're right on the end of this relationship with this bad person. This person betrayed you in just every which way. That's what they do. The people with narcissistic personality disorder, they break all the rules of being a good person. And it is just a horrible, horrible experience. And I don't wish that on anyone. So what they're doing is they're trying to control you with silent treatments and just kind of ignoring you, that type of thing. It's just another way to discard you because they don't have any use for you right now. They're either off to someone else who is giving them what they want, and now they're going to talk down to you and give you the silent treatment, throw you aside, and it just gets worse and worse and worse the longer you stay in a relationship like this. And I know that I'm feeling like my throat is just going to close up on me here for some reason. So that may be indicating something that has to do with this silence here. This person has just completely, they just completely misuse everyone that they become involved with. But a Sagittarius person and a narcissistic personality disordered person, they're like grease on fire. I mean, they throw the grease on the fire, and the fire is just multiplying. It just finds another place to go and stay lit. It doesn't go out. The fire doesn't go out with a Sagittarius. The fire doesn't go out with a fire sign, an Aries, Leo, or a Sagittarius. But in your case, this person just kept trying to put your flame out. And as that grease hit you, it just splattered you into 25 other places, and you just stayed lit. All your pieces were still lit, but they weren't together as one. And you realized what was going on. You realized this person is trying to destroy you, and you're going to have to gather all those pieces, all those little flames, like little pilot lights, still just burning away. Just maybe little, they may be small, but put them all together and they're huge, and they become the flame of the Sagittarius. In your soul is the eternal flame. And what you have learned is that type of a person is the devil to you. You need to stay far away from these kind of people, and you will now be able to recognize those types of people. You will recognize it very soon on, because there's always some rush to get into the situation, the relationship. There's always some so unbelievably romantic, over the top, unrealistic type of love bombing that occurs. I'm talking about maybe they lay in front of the fireplace with you and just gaze into your eyes for like 4 hours. I mean, come on now. Listen, that may sound romantic and beautiful, but you know, if that person isn't talking to you about something, they're just gazing into your eyes for 4 hours, I think they might be just trying to stare down into your soul so they can suck it out of you, okay? Get real. You need to get yourself grounded again. You've got an earth sign coming up. This person is, oh my gosh, this person is amazing. This is an earth sign. This is a Virgo, a Capricorn, or a Taurus. They are going to have at the top of their list for deal breakers on relationships is going to be love does not betray. And that is a huge card, because there are so many ways to betray someone. And this person holds that at the top of their list. This person is not ever going to do any of these things. It says love does not betray. Love cherishes the institution of a relationship. It nurtures the promise to be faithful. Love does not put a partner in danger of disease or harm by betraying them. It would end the relationship if it ever felt the need to stray. Love would never betray the precious trust of its beloved or risk losing real love. This is not love. Betrayal is not love. Let's see how you're going to meet this earth sign. This queen or king or of an earth sign. This beautiful person. How are we going to meet this person, Sagittarius? Come on now. What are we doing? My cards are being very ornery in this reading. Come on. It's not going to hurt us to tell us something. Well, I'm being shown here 3 cards. A foster mother has something to do with this earth sign meeting. Adoptive father has something to do with it, and a stepmother. I know that is quite a group of people, but okay. So whatever's going to occur here, however you're going to meet this earth sign, it's going to have something to do with a foster mother, an adoptive father, and a stepmother. That is quite a combination, but that is going to just ring true for somebody. And when this happens to you, I would love for you to let me know. I am so excited for you, Sagittarius. Okay. You know, there are so many ways these people could play out. Adoption and foster care. This could be through someone who works at an adoption agency or a foster care agency or something. Maybe the stepmother works there, and maybe this person is an adoptive father. I don't know, but man, it's beautiful. Okay, open your eyes and calculating. Open your eyes, Sagittarius. This person this one is what you're learning. So this is your, back here, this thing you're trying to get over. It hurt like that, and it was so devastating, and it just hit you like a ton of lead because you weren't expecting it with this person that caused all this damage. It's because they were calculating. They were manipulating. Every single move was manipulated and calculated. It was planned. Just goes to prove that we're talking about someone with a narcissistic personality disorder or one of the cluster Bs. They're just not good people. The narcissistic personality disordered people, they're out to destroy you. This is telling you, open your eyes so you don't miss this person, this amazing earth sign here that is going to be the perfect partner, because, I mean, they think betrayal in any way is just like, no, they can't have that in their life. So that is how they will treat you. So you know that this person would never, ever betray you. Everything will be out in the open. Beautiful reading. Okay, thank you for joining me. I appreciate each and every one of you. Please like, share, subscribe, comment, subscribe. Please hit the like button. Whatever you can do to help me grow my channel, I appreciate. You all take care, and I send all my love. I'll be back with another reading very soon.